come with 98 horsepower, so I kind of doubled it, tripled it, and quadrupled it. So it's
septupled it.
Yeah, septupled it exactly. Yeah, what we have is a 2008 Honda Fit that was donated to me from a friend. It was a perfectly good running car, and then I work for the Honda dealership, local Honda dealership. I'm the old man of the place. They talked me into doing a K-swap. Well, went from K-swap naturally aspirated to, what the hell, let's follow Humble's thing, let's make 750 horsepower. So that's what we did here. Dynoed it, it made 525, 400 foot-pounds of torque. E85 daily driver. We drive it every day to work.
You want to pop the hood and let's check it out?
Yes, absolutely.
That's where the money maker is, right?
Yeah.
Or the money pit.
So started out as a K24.
Okay.
We put pistons and rods, balanced it. Did all the springs in the cylinder head. TSX cams, 62, 66 Garrett turbo from Turbos Direct. And then obviously we custom made the Kyle Green of Kyle Green Fab, custom made all the plumbing. It has air conditioning, factory air conditioning still. And
did you have any trouble clearancing it? Or?
No, Brian from Hasport, the mounts are phenomenal. It came out perfect. The thing doesn't even vibrate. It's just it's amazing how well it fits in there. And
it's interesting. It has more room for the pulley for the AC than it does like the newer fits.
Absolutely, absolutely. It has it's all the same. It's all TSX air conditioning compressor and the alternator and stuff like that. So, and then this is all custom made, but it all fits relative. There's plenty of room in a Fit. I wouldn't say. They'd probably say I'm lying. There's not a lot of room in a Fit, but it's everything fit well.
But it's big enough.
Yes, the manifold. It's got a just Ticket manifold on it with fit right in there. And then I had to eliminate a little bit. Had to move back some AC stuff in there, but I wanted to keep the AC. I wanted to keep the car factory looking. So that was our goal.
Yeah, that's one of the killer things about your setup is we saw you driving down when we were driving in. And I was like, oh, I think that's the Fit. And until I saw the intercooler, it looks completely stock when you're rolling. It looks like you have wheels. Yeah, exactly. You know, we put some SI badges on it. We kind of give it away. The license plate says K24 Fit, but it's still. I've only had a few incidents on the road where, you know, Subaru guys, which, come on now, you just put it down in fourth gear and it's 60, 65 mile an hour. If you stand on it, as soon as boost comes in and VTEC kicks in, it'll do a 60 mile an hour burnout. But that's the fun part about it. It goes straight, you know, so that part's really fun. Have you taken out to any events or? Yeah,
we have. We went to a no prep race at Wild Horse Pass. We ran the stick shift class and we were in the finals against a Subaru and we had him covered. And we end up breaking one of the ends on the shift cable because, needless to say, this is not like my automatic Camaro where you put it in gear and go. You have to really finesse it to get into gear.
You got to drive it.
But the first round we raced a Pro Charge stick shift Mustang, and we drew the guy in the pill draw, and he asked me what I had, and I said I got a Honda Fit, and he looked at me and said, "Yeah, right." So when we pulled up there, we did a hellacious burnout, and it was pretty fun because the crowd had no clue that we were going to put out the kind of horsepower. And I took him to school, and then I raced another guy, which was he was NA, so we ended up beating him. And then in the final, we had the Subaru, and third gear I had him covered. In third gear, a shifter cable popped off, so I think we won the race, but hey, it was good. So that was just a no prep race. Jesus, the guy that tunes it's going to race it in the roll race.
What kind of tire you run for that?
We got a slick. We run a 13-inch slick on a VMS racing wheel. So it's we finally got it to bump steer out of it, and it's really stable at high speed. So I'm not afraid of him going 150 mile an hour in it. So it's quarter-mile racing, but you get a 40-mile-an-hour roll to the start. Yeah! Yeah! And this car, you get it in third gear, it's all over. This thing really has a mean third gear. So he gets it to third. He gets it into third, it's going to put. I can go 100 mile an hour up the on-ramp here at in Avondale. So it goes. So I think it'll do that in the quarter mile. Our intentions on this build was to make it super nice, and we wanna at I think it was the streetcar takeover. We end up winning the most unique build for the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It turned out really nice.
Right on. So also because it's a daily, you kept the inside like perfectly stock looking.
Yeah, correct. The inside of the car is what we were trying to keep. We were trying to keep the, the shifter hanging out of the console and all that. It's completely stock. The shifter, the K-tune shifter, was recessed into the center console, so that's all the thing. The only thing we did is we ended up putting a race pack dash in it because it looks cool, and so we took everything out of the instrument cluster, and the fuel gauge is the only thing in that works. So car had 175,000 miles on it and passes emissions, and everything's good. So
working AC.
Working AC is a bonus.
That's huge, especially in Arizona.
Yeah, it is. It's really huge, and that was what we wanted to do because you can't have a hot rod without no AC. It's just so.
So this is really like it's like a grown-up version of all the swap cars from back in the day.
Exactly. This is a way we intended to hopefully everybody will start leading and get some nice cars out there, because having some nice builds and stuff like that, it's pretty cool.
I mean, it's killer because you have a fully serviceable car. Like, you can take it anywhere. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a rattle trap. It's
It's
not gutted on the inside, and
yeah,
it actually looks like you can have regular people sit in your car, not just Honda people that will be like, okay, I'm going to put up with this shitty ride. It's actual.
Yeah, it's all stock suspension, and it's super smooth. Like, it's absolutely super smooth, and it's got a full 3-inch stainless steel exhaust on it. It didn't cost much more to go first class. It does really. If you just put a little more time into it, it absolutely, you'll benefit from just the little things that don't take any time. Just a couple little things. So.
Yeah, because I mean, most people, once they get to a K-swap turbo kind of part of their build, all kind of daily intentions go out the window, and this is like the best of both worlds. It's kind of like a new Type R.
Yeah, it is,
where you can actually still use it and still get on it when you want to.
Yeah, and these cars are really solid, and the fit it's a real solid car, so it's really super nice. It's not like a EK or whatever where there's nothing in it and it's really thin and you're trying to go lightweight. This thing weighed let's just have to take under 2,500 pounds.
Okay.
And turned up, it should make 750 horsepower at 25 pounds, and it's designed to run that kind of horsepower. So.
And you still got your magic seats in the back. And
everything's in the back. Everything is completely stock in this car, and it has backup camera, radio, stereo, sub in the back. It's daily, every day. So it's
So pretty much everything that you would get with a new car.
Yeah, exactly. 2 or 3 other cars, and this was one that they talked me into doing, and I don't regret it. It's awesome. Hopefully the roll race will turn out good, and it turns heads when you get up there and you do a hell of a burnout. They're like, what the hell is this? So you get everybody's attention, and they come in the pits, and they're, oh man, that thing's badass, and oh, I had a fit, and you know, it wasn't that fast. So, so.
Oh, can we start it up and hear it?
Absolutely, let me start it. Got a vibrant muffler on it, like I said, 3-inch exhaust. So it's really super quiet going down the road. There isn't any, you know, it doesn't resonate through there or anything like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. It just sounds like a 3-inch K-swap.
Nice and quiet. Super smooth, no vibration. Like there's no vibration in it. Just Brian made some softer mounts for it. These mounts are his mounts with the stock mounts, and then he made a really nice donut for it, so we could have like a torque mount for it. Okay. And it's as smooth as can be. Took an Earth Dream sticker off of one of the newer ones, so that's kind of everybody anybody that knows anything about Earth Dream is like, what the hell is that? So
it's the Earth Dream Skunk 2 manifold?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, correct. I had to do manual brakes on it because I didn't have a room for the booster. So if you're not, you got to really get on the brakes a little bit to slow it down, but I put a Willwood Master on it because there's no room up there for all that. There's too much going on up there. S2000 throttle cable. It's got a standard flywheel in it. It had a lightweight flywheel in it one time. We took that out. It was just too light. It was too hard to drive. Not enough low end. It's got a 5-speed in it now. I had a 6-speed out of an SI. This transmission works way better than that one does. A lot longer. So I left the paddle shifters in the car. You can change the screen on the
race back.
Yeah, so the paddle shifters change the screen on the race back. You can go to all different, like this is all your vitals, and then you need more vitals, you just click on that. Just utilize what was in there, and instead of pushing the button, you know. I had to convert the whole front to 2nd gen fit, 08, 09, or 09. So I just put, you know, an aftermarket strut on there. I didn't have to change the springs at all because I had to put different hubs on it for the axle. Yeah, so it has, Brian got me 1 year of Prelude outer joint and another year of Prelude inner joint, and then Brandon Hasport made the axles for me, and they're, you know, I'm not worried about any of that part. It's the transmission you get worried about. So
yeah.
I'm not going to put a dog box in it because it's going to make noise. I don't want to crush it. It's a fun daily driver, and if we turn it up and you shift it like your grandma's fit, it'll go into gear and it'll do good it should make 750 easy. But I don't want to be, it's way too much horsepower for this car.
You think?
Yeah, come with 98 horsepower, so I kind of doubled it, tripled it, and quadrupled it. So it's
septupled it.
Yeah, septupled it exactly. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy in the Mustang thinks that it's too much horsepower for your car.
Yeah, he didn't come by and say hi or good luck or good job or anything. He was just pissed because he thought I was lying to him because I had a fit. But we'll make some friends out there in a couple weeks, and we'll see what happens. We're talking about selling it. I mean, I built it, and I would probably sell it. I really like it, but it's not. I have 4 or 5 other hot rod cars, so yeah, it'll probably be for sale if anybody's looking for one. Just we'll be on the channel, and then when I put it up, I'll just let everybody know. But it's probably going to be for sale. It's probably worth a little bit. I mean, it's built well, and you can get in it and drive it anywhere you want. Drive it Tucson today at 110 degrees and just get in it and drive down there. So it's not like you have to sandbag and roll down the windows and stuff like that. AC gets cold, you'll turn it down when you get to halfway down the highway. So.
Cool. Well, thanks for showing us your fit.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for everything.
Get out here and check it out.
Yeah. Thank Brian for everything he's helped us with, and just made everybody that put anything into it proud. That's what we're after. So.